The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. The housing market in 2025 could have a more favorable outlook due to improving mortgage rates and inventory levels. So joining us today to discuss their real estate predictions in the new year are Josh Greene of Eastern Title and Settlement, Corey Burr from the Burr Group at TTR Sotheby's International Realty, along with Carey Riel from the Mortgage Link, who has our deal of the day. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Carey, what you got for us today?
Yeah, thanks, Kristen. Well, this time of year is a great time for reflection, and I think what everybody should do is we're going to have a QR code on here in a second. If you click on that QR code, you can enter your information, find out the approximate value of your property.
Okay.
It's going to be based off an AVM. With that, you can learn a little bit about the equity in your property. You can figure out whether it's a good time to refinance. If you found that you've overextended yourself, you can do a cash out refinance, you get a home equity, or if you got enough equity, maybe you can talk to a local real estate agent and consider selling your property. And for all the people that call, the first 30 that call, we're going to do complimentary real estate overviews with the properties and stuff to that
Kind of
nature.
getting you prepared for 2025, whatever.
Absolutely. And we're going to end up giving a complimentary appraisal for the first 30 callers.
Nice. Okay.
$625.
So get those calls in there. And Corey, anybody that's maybe thinking about 2025 buying or selling, let's start with just kind of the current market statistics. Where are you seeing? Is it going to be a more balanced year?
Well, what we're seeing right now is increased inventory. We're seeing the ratio between sold prices and original list prices at its lowest ratio in the last 5 years.
Okay.
That bodes really well for buyers. And the days on the market is getting a little bit longer, particularly in the District of Columbia. So there's really been no better time for buyers to buy than right now relative to the last 5 years.
So more time on the market for a home as a buyer, you have more of an opportunity to get a good deal, make
Exactly
a better offer, right?
It means there's less competition for it, and the door becomes more open for negotiation.
What about in terms of homes, the appreciation of homes? What are you predicting?
We're thinking it's going to be middle single digits, around 5%, which, given the interest rate environment, that's still amazing. And that's what it was this year.
I was going to say, where's that in comparison to what we're used to?
About the same, yeah. As far as the appreciation is concerned, it's been between 5 to 7%, depending on where you are in the DMV, what locality. So, yeah, we don't see any negative impact on the appreciation. That's one of the reasons why we're always selling real estate and telling people get in as quickly as you can now.
Right. Well, and you're getting, with your deal, appraisals, kind of get an overview of what their property is worth, what the properties have. Josh, we're talking about 2025, and if you even have maybe an inkling of wanting to sell your home, right? Or
I would say buy your home right now, because in December and January, people are not looking because of the holidays.
Right.
That's why he says the houses are staying on the market a little bit longer. You can come in, and then those sellers might have some other plans that you're not aware of and might need to unload that house, where they'll take a lower offer just because they want to get rid of it and move on with their lives. So right now is the best time to buy.
I feel like too, and I know my husband bought our house in December, and he was able to negotiate because they want to get it off the books, right? So if maybe you have your eye on something and you just weren't ready to jump, Corey, maybe that was kind of...
I bought my 2 houses in November in the past.
Yeah.
And I really think that the period from November 1st until the weekend after the Super Bowl is the best period for a buyer to act.
Okay.
Because right after the Super Bowl, the spring market begins, and that's when everybody comes out of the woodwork, and that's when the competition begins.
And I'll tell you, one of the unexpected benefits is if it snows or it's raining and it's bad weather, people are not going out and looking at houses. So you can get in there and just really make a great deal.
Even more if you're willing to trudge out there and just they want to get it done with. Real quick, Corey, with this new administration coming in, if anybody has any feeling that maybe they're going to get laid off or whatnot, what should they be thinking of?
So everyone's got their eyes on this DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, and I think it's going to be shocking what their recommendations are.
Okay.
So for sellers and government officials who think they might be relocated or laid off, they should start thinking about making their house a little bit presentable,
right?
In case they're going to go elsewhere to look for a new job. But for buyers, they should be contacting loan officers to get all their ducks in a row and be walking around with a pre-approval so that they can act when all this happens.
Be prepared, have that perfect team. We've got them here for you. Now we want to give you another look at the deal of the day. You can call now for a complimentary mortgage assessment for a home purchase or a home refinance. And scan this QR code on your screen right now to find out the value of your home. For more information, the number to call is 833-MTG-LINK or visit themortgagelink.com. And be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market. Gentlemen, thank you. Happy holidays to you.